Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the championship. Yes, we are finally made it. We finally are here. Now, today we're going to talk about playoff semifinals, the recap from last week, as well as the championship preview brought to you by Legal Pad. The original recyclers. Yes, the original recyclers. It's down to two teams. It is down to two teams. We're going to see how we got there and then tell us what's going to happen next week. Now, the highlights from last week in the playoff semifinals, people were wheeling and dealing and thinking and trying to stay focused to get ready for the week. Almost a beautiful comeback from A River Runs Through It. That's one of the highlights. I loved watching that game. Just a beautiful kind of setting up for Monday night. Tough loss. Tough loss, okay? Now, Janikowski FTW couldn't capitalize on Praise That Gordon. Kind of a bad week for him, but still moves on to the next level. And then, last but not least, a lot of people think, hey, just focus on those two teams. No. Don't just focus on those two teams. Too late for That's My Johnson. Drew Brees has an outstanding game. Could have used it back-to-back weeks. Lost to Janikowski FTW. And, could have used it some weeks prior. That's how fantasy goes. That's just how it goes. And, tough losses happen. Now, we have the post-playoff semifinal recap. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, number 2 seed, Praise That Gordon, defeats Janikowski FTW in a terrible, absolute garbage game, 79-72. Now, Melvin Gordon was out. Praise That Gordon struggled, but Ty Montgomery on his bench, 28 points. Does it count? No, it actually doesn't count. So, he is absolutely screwed, only comes away with 79 points. But on the flip side, it came down to Greg Olson on Monday night to come up with the W. He could not come up with the points. The tidbit that you're not paying attention to is Janikowski FTW, team manager there, is a Dallas Cowboys fan and doesn't start Dak Prescott. And you know what? He loses because of it. That's what you get for it. Now, number 1 seed, Light That Blount Up, defeats A River Runs Through It, 90-88. What an epic back-and-forth battle. The projections were even throughout the day. The next day even, it came down to Ezekiel Elliott's 23 points. They needed every single point there, okay? She stuck with Mariota, even in a cold weather climate. She stuck with her man. I got to give her credit for that. It did cost her the victory, though. 2 quarterbacks on her bench scored more and would have put her in the victory. Tough. 2020. Hindsight's always 2020. Now we're not going to look back. We're going to look forward. We're going to look forward to what? What are we looking forward to? We're looking forward to the championship, ladies and gentlemen. The championship. Now, the championship is here. It is among us. $250 for the winner, $50 for the loser. Absolutely, these two teams deserve to be in this position. Like That Blount Up, number 1 seed versus number 2 seed, Praise That Gordon, okay? Now, how did they get there? Like That Blount Up, number 1 quarterback, number 1 kicker in the entire league. That's how you get there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. You also have Zeke and LeGarrette Blount absolutely destroying teams. He has played his booty off this year. 2 great running backs. Now you talk to Praise That Gordon. How did he get here? Depth at every single position. Top 10ers everywhere. Top 10ers all over the place now. Now, Le'Veon Bell and Melvin Gordon put this team on their back and ran them all the way to the end zone every single week. Incredible play. Now, we get to projections. And important information when you look for the week ahead. The championship projections, Like That Blount Up, 82 points. That's a very good projection. It's a decent projection. He can still make things happen here and there. Now, we're talking about Praise That Gordon's projections at 112. This is unbelievable. This was his highest projection of the year. Maybe the highest projection of any team all year. He is coming in red hot with Melvin Gordon hopefully coming off of injury and Le'Veon Bell and all these teams ready to dominate in the championship. Now, this is the keys to the games. Weird timing matchups for Like That Blount Up. 3 players play on Thursday, and all of his Dallas players play Monday. Difficult timing of matchups. Who do you go with? What do you go with? What do you do here? Now, that's questions he'll think about. Now, for Praise That Gordon, big divisional matchups. Matt Ryan playing Carolina. These difficult Pittsburgh playing Baltimore with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. These are difficult playoff divisional matchups. Do his players perform? I don't know. Game will be determined for him on Saturday night. Saturday night, you will already know. Does he have enough points to threshold him into the championship realm? Okay, now, the big questions of the week. The big, massive questions of the week. Does Melvin Gordon start? What happens there? Does he start? And as a smart thinking beyond just week to week, my man, Like That Blount Up, picked up Kenneth Farrow, the backup, 2 weeks ago now to handcuff me into actually, if Melvin Gordon is a play, he now has my backup. Now, number 2, the big question, does Zeke and Blount get enough carries in a week in which you may not see a lot of them based off of already clinching and winning their division? Now, those 2 teams, they don't have to perform. It's week 16. Keep an eye on that, people. Pay attention. The number 3, the big question, number 3, is flex positions. Where do people play? Who is that flex position man that they can squeeze in there? Is it Amari Cooper? Is it Spencer Ware? Is it Kenneth Farrow? Is it Cole Beasley? Who is that flex position player? Yes, the commission's done his homework. Now, again, the poll is who wins it all. Please vote accordingly. Now, I want to stop for a moment and say this is an epic storybook ending to our delightful friends and family second annual fantasy football league. And why I say epic storybook ending, because, you know, it all started on the football field. David may not even know this. It all started on the football field around 2002. 6th grade. I shake a man's hand. He had a Tampa Bay Bucks hat on. I say, hey, what's up? You got some long, shaggy hair. What's your name? He said, my name's David. I said, yo, my name's Tyler. Let's be best friends forever. And from that moment on, I've been through hell with that man. I've been there for everything for that man. And me and him, epic storybook ending. Now we are here, culminating for the championship. May the best man win. Signing off, Commish.